Let's go.
Woo! I love that. This is Donovan from RV on the Wayside, and this is the big reveal, brought to you by Led Zeppelin. Not really. They couldn't afford me. This is a part improv and part planned program where we present you with a pitiful yet prolific list packed full of possible playful pleasantries that all of you people can have, say it with me, pun with. Solex, Bob Barker, before he joined you humans, used to say, please always keep your pet humans spayed or neutered. Oh, that's a great way to start the show. And here's today's only communique, believe it or not. Do you guys remember this moment? In Hawaii, where is it illegal to place a coin? Well, guess where this was taken?
Breaking the law. Breaking the law.
Okay. I mean, I thought that was going to be, cooler than it was. So maybe that might be the most ridiculous and anticlimactic moment in the history of RV on the Wayside. I apologize. Not. Okay, reminder, all donations will go to Helping Hands for Cruising, with a small donation that may go to giveaways on an upcoming show like this. But as it's going, I'm just going to give it all to Helping Hands. We haven't got a big enough number to do anything else with it. And now let's meet our guest host. You know her as one of the best mods in the biz. You'll recognize her sense of humor from the chat. And as always, let me say it this way. And as we just barely know each other, it will not keep me from making fun of her and myself in the slightest. Please welcome the woman who is smaller than the size of the giant creature she was named after, Meg, from Meg.
Hello. I'm Meg.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Weren't you named after Meg?
No, I think I came first.
You came before the shark movie, Megalodon?
Yeah,
But
I am a hashtag Megalodon sometimes, so.
Oh, you do? Well, what I'm saying has to be true, and because I have it right here in my notes. Let's see, where are they?
Yeah, that's me, actually.
You're the one swimming away from the Meg, really, but I just figured since it finally caught you, I just figured that's where you got your name from. Oh, boy. So guess what? We have a lot of laws to do today. So first thing we need to do is get your coffee cup up there. Oh, there it is. And we need to tell everybody today's topic. Have you broken a state law while traveling in the USA? Let's find out. We'll read a law with a blank or a question, and we'll all try to figure out the answer or think of something funny that sounds good. We always like funny more than getting the right answer, just so you know. That's the whole gig. What'd you say?
That's what I generally go for.
Yeah, even when I'm other people's shows, I don't like to give the real answer, even if I know it.
That's boring. That's boring.
So for full disclosure on this, by the way, Meg, Not all of these laws are still in the books, and it's possible one or two fakes may have slipped into the list, but we really tried hard this time to weed all of those out. So if one or two got through, I'm sorry. And believe me when I tell you, when we had our master list, there are a lot of fakes. And I mean, there was a ton to get rid of. As always, I do ask everyone to keep it PG-13-ish. I know that will be difficult at times, especially after the very first one brought to you by Solex. But let's just try to be creative in how we say the crude stuff and not be blunt with those. Let's be cryptic. Mr. Freeman, will you please do the honors?
I want to thank you all for coming today. In order for this to work, we must activate the list. Welcome to the big reveal.
I'm so appreciative of him. He did a great job. All right. Are we ready?
I'm ready. Let's try this.
Okay. Oh, I guess I got to pull it up. Here we go. In Montana, I don't know if you guys remember, this was a cliffhanger last Monday. In Montana, it is illegal for married women to blank alone on Sundays, and it's illegal for unmarried women to do this alone at all.
It's definitely go fishing.
Oh, you think it's going fishing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. What? Really?
Or hunting.
Oh,
something that's
hunting.
Dangerous to women, right?
Oh yeah, it must be dangerous. If men can do it, then it's got to be dangerous for women to do it.
That's why it has to be okay for men to do, but not women.
Right. Hang on a sec. I want to make a quick adjustment here. I'm going to lift us up if I can. I'm about to break down the house. Let's see if anybody in the chat went after this one. Oh man, I almost broke it. Wow. That didn't do anything. How exciting.
I may actually be taller than somebody for once.
Boy, I really had to just straighten right up for that. Let's see. Day One Adventure says walk alone. Oh, in Montana, it might be illegal for married women to walk alone on Sundays. And Fantastic Studios, Matt and Kimbra said, ride a horse. It's illegal for unmarried women to do this all alone. They can't possibly ride a horse alone.
Oy, oy, oy.
Hunting for man.
That's what I should have gone with, is hunting for men.
Yeah, you shouldn't be hunting for men alone on Sundays if you're married. I mean, the rest of the week is fine, but not Sundays. Bathe. Oh, yes. Full-time dream. Yes, bathe has been an answer a few times when it comes to women. I just don't understand how we were so archaic and so misogynistic when all these laws were first introduced. It's crazy. So I think you cheated because you got it right, Meg.
Oh, no.
It's go fishing.
I definitely Googled that.
Oh, well, don't cheat.
I didn't mean to get it right, actually. I thought I was being funny.
Well, there you go, everybody. She tried to get a fake answer in there and still got it right. It's amazing. I mean, I don't know if that's ever happened before on this show. So it's already an iconic show. Epic times right there. You tried to pick something ridiculous and it turned out to be true. Let's see. Why don't you try this one?
In Nebraska, you can't get married if you have a blank.
If you have
a Star Wars collection.
Oh, no, that would be a plus.
Well,
but maybe not in Nebraska. Yeah, that's true. can't get married if you have a car at Carhenge in Nebraska. I bet if one of those cars are yours, you're not allowed to get married.
Okay.
You guys ever seen Carhenge? Oh gosh.
No.
Hey, by the way, while we wait for some answers, when they first came out with the 360 on the iPhone, where you could take a big, long, huge picture, my buddy and I were at Carhenge the day the app popped into my phone, and I said, "Let's do one of those." So we do the whole picture of Carhenge, like all the way around, right? And I go, "You know what? I think I can be in this picture more than once." And he goes, "What do you mean?" So, and he's not a computer guy. So I said, "Hold it here. And I'm going to stand right here. And when you see the little frame get out of me, let me know." And he would say, "Okay, go." And I would run all the way around him and then be back in the picture. And he'd say, "You're in it."
Oh, that's
Okay,
perfect.
go. And I'd take off running. And I weighed like 300 pounds. And I was huffing and puffing by the time I got to the third one, because he was a long ways away from me.
But I bet it was perfect when you looked it over later.
When you look at it later, you see me peeking around a car. You see me ducked under one window. It was great. It was so much fun. All right. What kind of answers did we get? Let's see. In Nebraska, you can't get married if you have a pet giraffe living in your house. Does size matter? I mean, neck, like height. Does size matter?
I mean, there's just not enough room in the house for the three of you.
And seriously, it depends on your wall decor. They could be camouflaged in there.
That's also true. It could be very dangerous.
Yeah, I've seen quite a few giraffe pillows. Let's see, what else? False teeth. Paul Vines, that's a callback to the last law about biting people was illegal. If you had false teeth, it was like a lethal weapon. I remember that was great. I wish I remember what state it was in. What else we got? A third eye. Now, does that make them supernatural, or do they actually like have a third eye? What do you think, Meg?
No, I think it's probably back here.
Oh,
but I think it is
creepy.
an actual third eye.
Oh, like that movie. Was it The Ring or something where they grab the hair and go like this, and the
I
hand
remember
comes
seeing
out, they could have an eye back
picture
there?
of it. I don't remember which movie it was, but I remember seeing a picture.
Wow, seeing through man, if you got careful, she's got eyes by the back of her head. Used to say it about a boss. Let's see. Damon said from Day One Adventures, you guys should really check out that channel. If you have a twin. Oh. Well, I think we should look at the real answer. What do you think, Meg?
Yeah, I think it's time.
This one could be a little disconcerting. So in Nebraska, you can't get married if you have VD. What is that? How are they going to know?
They might make you get tested
Oh, beforehand.
beforehand.
Oh,
They used to
come
do
on,
that in
that's
Georgia.
logical. That's logical. What are you doing? That just makes way too much sense.
Sorry. Sometimes I do follow logic.
You guys know that's what I wanted to say, right? Okay. Just so you know, she's very quick. I knew this was going to be trouble having Meg on here. She's always funnier than me in the chat, so I have to deal with this. This is just I chose this avenue. Here we go.
I'm never coming back.
Never gonna do it. In Nevada, it's illegal to blank on sidewalks. Remember, this is PG-13, everyone, so just keep that in mind.
Skip. It's illegal to skip.
It's illegal I thought it was illegal to step on the cracks on sidewalks.
I heard that too, but I don't think that was in Nevada.
Oh. I would have said panhandle, but every time I've been to Vegas, that's I see more of those than I do of
well, that's why you can't skip or skip because you might run into the panhandlers.
Hurt somebody. Yeah.
It's like riding a bike on the sidewalks.
Yeah. It's funny in Nevada, the fake panhandlers are really interesting to spot. We actually had a window at a hotel one time that was right over the walk over and just had our daughter study them and try to figure out if any of them were fake. And man, she did. She picked them all. She goes, this one has this, and this one's hiding money over here, and had a big old wad. And it was just interesting to watch her learn a little
I'd love
bit.
to play
was
that
fun.
game in Nevada. I live in
Oh.
Atlanta, so I have some experience.
Oh, sure. Atlantic City? Oh, no, that's not in Atlanta.
No. Just Atlanta is Atlanta.
I wanted to say Atlanta City, and it still said it the correct way. Darn it. It's been a tough day. All right, what do we got out there in Nevada? Wait, there's something illegal on Vegas sidewalks. Very good, Danny.
Hey, Danny.
It's definitely not those fancy little playing cards. Are they playing cards that they hand out? I don't know.
I don't know. I've never been, so I'll have to go and find out.
No, don't. If someone tries to hand you a playing card, just say no. Trust me. Fantastic Studios. Matt and Kimbra said breakdance. Oh, that is a good answer. Do you think that's what it is?
Maybe. It has the same logic of not skipping. You might run into somebody.
Yes, it
and
does.
Cause
That's
harm.
right. It still avoids.
So.
And Matt, you're gonna urinate? Are you saying so you don't hit any of those people panhandling? I'd hate to see if you had like one of those loss of control ones. So the real answer. Peeing around corners. No, never mind. All right. So primarily in Reno. This is primarily in Reno. Here's the answer. It's illegal to sit. Here it is. It's also illegal to place benches or seats on streets or sidewalks in Reno without getting permission first. The law was originally established as an effort, to curb populations of homeless people in Reno.
Do you think it
that way
helped?
they can't sit and panhandle. They've got to walk and do it.
Walk or lay down or any other position other than sit.
Yeah, do you think they could use one of those gravity exercise machines and just do it upside down the whole time? Hey, what's up?
That's what every homeless person has.
Oh, that'd be a great skit. Have everybody in one of those things and do that. Oh, that'd be hilarious. All right, let's see if you got this one. You go ahead.
In New York, what cannot be worn after 10 p.m.?
A tutu. No.
Top hats?
Oh, these would be old, wouldn't they? They not
would.
Bad. Top hats.
You can have your cane, but you can't have your top hat.
Oh, what cannot be worn? How about a toupee? Because maybe they just want to light the streets up more, so the rest of us have to just go without a hat at that time. Or
reflections are
rug.
helpful.
Yes. Especially when it's glaring. Hey, can you just comb it down there, buddy? I'm trying to see where I'm going. Someone actually said that to me at Venice Beach one time. How rude. I don't think so. What do we got in the audience here? Our viewers are good. Clothes. It's illegal to wear clothes after 10 p.m. An ascot from Damon. The only thing that would have made that funnier if
that
you
makes
said
sense.
a polka dotted ascot. That would have. She's an ascot. That is clever, man. Ooh, Lance with gun holster. That could be an answer after 10 p.m. Although you're probably more likely going to need that in the dark, I think. I don't know. That's interesting.
I don't know. Maybe they think that you're drinking, and then you don't need your gun.
Right. Oh, that's true. That's a good point. Fat Man Adventures drag queen outfits. I mean, he's got a point. This isn't South Beach, so.
But still, even back then, it could be definitely possible.
All right, let's see what. Oh wait, overalls. Thrifty Angela. You can't wear overalls after 10 p.m. Where else are you supposed to hide all the stuff you stole out of the convenience store down the street? I mean, you got to have those.
Can you ever wear overalls in New York?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I know people who wore overalls in Chicago at the museums. Isn't that right, Jody? Oh my God, we did
Sorry,
too,
Jody.
boy. Walking around in bib overalls and white shirts and just looking at all the art. And I took her to see one of my I think it's great grandfather's paintings that they had there.
Oh, that's cool.
It was a good date. Yeah, those kinds of things. Chaps would really be, yes. Bootyless chaps. Very good. Actually, the answer is slippers. So
But
now let's just be honest. When I saw this one, I'm like, this one definitely has to be looked up. What do you think the reason for this is?
I don't know because I only wear slippers after 10 p.m.
Oh, you don't go barefoot. Okay, well, we
I
all
like to wear
know.
my slippers to bed, and then I take them off when I get into bed.
Oh, well, you like to take them to bed, but not in bed.
Yeah, and not
Okay.
in bed.
Okay. You never know. If you have a running dream, you might have been sorry you didn't leave them on. While some people think this is crazy, others actually believe that your stinky slippers will attract rats.
That's what's attracting rats.
That's what it is. It must be
That's-
the people's slippers that are
it's-
wearing on the street. It can't be the smell of urine in New York or anything like that.
It's definitely the slippers, though.
Yes. By the way, a side note on this. While I looked this one up, I found something interesting. If you have been to New York State in the past 2 years, listen to this. It is, and this is still on the books. This is hilarious. Who was the biggest COVID fighting city in America for a while? New York City, right?
Absolutely.
It is illegal for people to stand in public with 2 or more other people with their faces covered by masks or disguising their identity.
Well, you say that's still active.
It's still active. I mean, that one didn't show it being gone. So,
Ooh. Well, we might need to know about that.
yes, can you imagine? Hey, by the way, you guys all have to wear masks, and you will be arrested.
We're just filling up our jails.
Yeah, I mean,
It'll be
there's
fine.
no more room in the hospital, so we'll just use the jails. In South Carolina, minors can't play blank.
Hide and seek.
Ooh, I was going close to that. I was thinking hopscotch, because maybe they've got all these kids with all their chalk drawings all over the place. Minors.
Well, I was thinking we might not be able to find someone, so.
Well, it's South Carolina. They can't play football for garbage, so maybe that's a new rule. I'm just kidding. I'm sure there's somebody here from South Carolina.
I think I saw Blaine.
Oh, did you? Oh, yep, there he is. He said Speedos earlier.
Of course.
Budgie smugglers. Okay, so what do we have in the chat?
Strip poker.
Strip poker. They can't play. Yeah, minors really can't play strip poker. I
I don't think that's
a
just
law.
South Carolina.
Yeah, I don't think that's. Oh, you think it is? It's probably legal in South Carolina.
I said I don't think it's just South Carolina.
Oh.
I think that's kind of everywhere.
You wouldn't think you'd have to make that one a law, would you? He could be right though. Let's see. Matt and Kimbra said with pickaxes.
Okay.
My brain went right to noses. Do they need that to?
Well, I was just thinking they'd see how much they could do before it hurt. So it's probably a good idea.
Or maybe they're doing the axe throwing with pickaxes, right? Solex. Miners, not miners. How's that for a callback to a movie? Galaxy Quest. Miners
Yes.
can't play above ground games. Miners with an O. Kids. I love that you chose that. And I know you did it because of Galaxy Quest. I love it. Oh, Lance, shame on you. Boondocking with Boomer. He says they can't play disc golf.
Why not?
Dude, all those buildings and the ricochets, that'd be so much fun. Oh, wait, we're in South Carolina. Yeah, there's probably too much rubbish there. I don't even know. I don't know how long we were
Have
in
you ever
South
been to South
Carolina.
Carolina?
I have. And
Okay.
just for a brief moment, I went and played disc golf there. Hey, that's why that can't be right. I forgot. The answer is, this is an odd one. They're not allowed to play pinball.
Why?
You ready? Because
Why?
it's too similar to gambling games. I'm like, what? You get a free ball that you can't actually take home with you if you do too well?
It's South Carolina.
Hey, I'm all for playing pinball there if they give you coins back. I'm just gonna say that right now. How about this one? Oops. Try again. And a third time.
In South Dakota, what can't you do in a cheese factory?
Hang on.
Squeak the curds.
I'm sorry. I just saw two others for the other one. No pocket pool and no Ouija board. Okay, South Dakota. What can't
You
you
can't
do?
squeak the curds.
You can't do what?
Squeak the curds. You know, the curds are squeaky. You're not allowed to do that in a cheese factory.
Whoa, what?
That's just my opinion. That's as a cheese connoisseur, that's my opinion.
Curds are
So-
squeaky?
Yes. Have you never had cheese curds?
Oh yeah. Even in Wisconsin and Minnesota.
They should squeak.
Jody, you didn't take me to a good place. My cheese curds when she took me up there for vacation. Those didn't squeak. I mean, I guess if you had some mice. I was thinking, what can you do? Oh, what's that game where they have the tire and the stick, and they make it roll? So the big wheels of cheese. Maybe you're not allowed to play that stick and
The stick tire game?
stick
We're gonna
wheel
call it-
game. Yeah, that. All right. I have no idea. What do you guys think? Oh my gosh. Cut the cheese. That was such low hanging fruit. Why didn't I think of that? Maybe you're not allowed to play pull my finger. Maybe that's the game you're not allowed to. It's so obvious now that Blaine had to help us. Release hordes of mice. Yeah, I would bet that's probably not a law.
But
Who would
it
do
probably it's probably against like certain standards for quality assurance.
Well, Matt and Kimber are very knowledgeable about the ocean and the little creatures in the ocean. Mice don't swim, Matt and Kimber, just so you know. I mean, not that way. Take a nap. Thrifty Angela, why can't who sleeps in a cheese factory? What are you talking about?
Why wouldn't you sleep in a cheese factory? There's cheese all around you.
I know, but I'd rather be nibbling like a mouse. I want a little piece of this one.
So the new answer is release a Donovan.
Well, I mean, there's so many kinds in one. I want to try a little bit of each. So if I take too big a bite, then I won't get through them all. There's a real answer. And Thrifty Angela, you were right. You cannot sleep in a cheese factory. And guess what? No one could tell me why. So, but it's real. Still, Stavin's still active. Okay. I don't know what to say about that. In Wisconsin, while eating in public, blank cannot be substituted in their meal unless specifically requested. Did I say that word right?
You did.
I did. Well, I'm not repeating.
Congratulations.
So while eating in public, blank cannot be substituted in their meals unless specially requested. What is that?
I was gonna say cheese curds, but
Only if
I
they're
don't want
squeaky
to.
now. That's
I
my
don't.
new
I don't
thing
want
now.
to know who's sleeping on the job. Maybe beer cheese. We'll go with that one.
Beer cheese. I think cannot be substitute. I think you can't like use a non-alcoholic beverage. You can't substitute an alcoholic beverage
That makes sense. I think
unless it's
that's pretty normal.
specifically requested. Let's see. What does anybody think? This is interesting. Margarine or butter? Okay. All right. Fair enough. Wasabi sauce. Oh, God.
That's interesting. I don't think I've seen
I don't do
wasabi sauce on
mustard.
many
I don't do
menus.
horseradish, and I don't do wasabi. Paul Vine says cheese. Do you think I would make it that easy and do one after another, Paul? Sometimes I do. Meat. You can't substitute the meat. So all the vegetarians and vegans are like, we're just going for salad because, man, you can't substitute with Impossible Burger, which is really good, by the way. I can't believe I like it. I love that thing. And no, I'm not a vegetarian. Mayo versus salad dressing. Oh, could be. Wait, didn't she already answer?
Yes, she said butter versus margarine.
Well, she's cheating because if you keep guessing, eventually you're going to get it right. Butter substitutes. You have to use real butter in the state of Wisconsin, or you can be taken to jail.
I'm okay with that.
They are so proud of their butter and want to avoid potential allergies. So they say, go to prison if you use the fake stuff, unless you can get a
Congratulations, V.
policeman to okay it. Not a judge, thank goodness, because you can imagine that court order. Here we go. How about this one from my wife's home state?
In Minnesota, no person may be charged or convicted of the offense of blank in public.
Streaking. Oh, sorry. It just sounds so exciting.
Thievery.
Thievery. You think, wait, stealing's okay?
Apparently in Minnesota it is in my brain. You took what I was thinking in my brain, so I'm gonna go with thievery.
Well, you asked the question. I'm like, I better answer before she gets to it. I can't tell you how many times I'll think of something and I'll look over and I'll already see you have it up on the chat and I'll be like, I can't say it now. It's pretty funny. Let's see. Public display of affection. You know, that's a good one. When I was a kid, that was a no-no in Illinois. But I never saw anybody arrested for it. I'm not saying the cops never took me down to the station for it, though. I'm just going to say that and leave it out there. Fomicating. You guys know what that is. I would think. Wait, do they have naked beaches in Minnesota? Jody, we're going to pop you up. Do they have naked beaches? Okay, she said no. Public intoxication, says Blaine from Rayleigh Creative Travel. Why would that be okay?
Oh,
Stealing someone's heart. Oh, look at you, V. She always has to put some little nice, touchy-feely,
and then you feel like, oh,
stuff on it.
Yeah.
Stealing someone's heart. Picking their nose. Yes, that's no tugging at your nose. That's a no-no. Believe it or not, someone's been doing their studies. Blaine is correct. There's no public intoxication or drunkenness offense.
It might be a great place to go have a bachelor party then.
A bachelorette party?
Well, bachelorette, bachelor, whichever one. I'm not having either of them, so. Just saying.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
I know Jody's back there going, I need to party with Meg. In Missouri, it's illegal to drive with an uncaged blank.
iguana.
An uncaged iguana?
Yes. Can you imagine what a distraction
Missouri.
that would be while you're driving?
Oh, that's true. Drive with an uncaged.
And I'd imagine it would have to be something a little less common.
Yes. Well, but it should be common for Missouri, or why would they have the law, right?
Well, there's always that one person.
Yeah. Are honey badgers in Missouri?
I don't think so, but maybe.
I'm going to go with it. Just
I think it's a
because
good
it's
one.
the most ferocious animal, pound for pound, on the planet. Do you know what? You know where they attack a human? If they're going to attack a human, you know where they go first?
Your face? Oh, I don't want to know then. Okay.
They go right for the old crotcheroony. That's where they bite. First bite. It's usually the last. What do you guys think? What can you not drive? Oh, you must have your beaver caged. Very nice. Like the way I worded that. Very clever. I liked it. Ferret. A ferret must be caged. When you're driving. All right. Paul finds us back to Jordan. Does the cage have a neck and head opening so that they don't, get kind of bent over like this?
Paul drives a truck, so maybe he's thinking in the back there.
Okay. Like Lake Placid when they put the whole gator on the flatbed.
Yeah, like that. That's why.
See, that makes so much sense. How's the coffee, by the way? Or what is it, by the way?
It is water.
Oh, all right. Emus. Full-Time Dream says you have to have your emus caged. Aren't they good lock pickers? I'm just asking. Snake. Wait, are snakes in cages or are they in aquariums? Or are they both?
Both? Either? Depending?
I mean, when a snake is caged with chickens, there's trouble. Just saying.
I'm pretty sure that they can be in a cage or a terrarium.
Okay.
Generally not an aquarium, though.
Okay.
Unless they're aquatic snakes.
I see. Well, it seems that you have to cage Lady Gaga. Why didn't I think of that? Oh my gosh. It's probably something like your dog. All right, so when Jody found all these, by the way, I just want you guys to know she did all the hard work this time. And I thought it was going to be a dog. It was a bear. What are you driving around with a bear for?
And how do you get a bear in your car either?
And get it caged. Maybe they had zoo transportation issues in Missouri.
I still think that's much more likely it was an iguana.
Yeah, because I mean they're Gila monsters. Some.
Yeah.
And if you film them really close, they look like Godzilla. So that would be worth it.
Okay, yeah, that'd be worth it.
What do you think of this one?
In New Jersey, it's against the law for a man to blank during fishing season. Hang out with clowns.
Hey, what?
Hang out with clowns.
I was kind of thinking it's against the law for them to read Deadpool's issues 12 through 37 comic books during the fishing season.
Those are some special issues, so I can understand that.
I mean, sarcasm in New Jersey, I just don't see it happening. They're so obvious.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? I have no idea. This is just silly. Oh, jeez. Man, to go skinny dipping. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I mean, let's just say this. He could catch something on a worm. You never know. I waited till Meg got that whole sip in before I said it, just for you guys. Don't let it out the nose.
Oh,
Fish. Yeah. 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 It's against the law for a man to fish during fishing season. I love it. Oh, that's great. Go home. That's right, Paul. You got to stay fishing. If you're going to go fishing, you have to stay there. Oh my gosh. Whistle or sing? That's got a possibility. Shall we see what the answer is?
I think so. I think it's that one.
Knit. What? Oh, it's got an asterisk. See? I put an asterisk so I'd remember that I got some notes. Where is this one at? Knit. It was illegal for men to knit sweaters. Okay. Because, I mean, I'm just trying to think of the misogynistic part of all these laws. That's like reversal. Men to knit sweaters because it kept them from fishing. And that's the island's main source of income at the time.
The ladies are supposed to be knitting the sweaters because they're not allowed to fish.
On Sundays or if they're single.
Exactly.
What if it was they can't be married on Sundays? Oh my God. I just love that. That one there is my favorite, I think, so far. Although I really like the one from Montana. All right. Knitting. Really? What do you think?
In Utah, not to drink
So
bourbon.
Meg blipped a second. In Utah, it's illegal not to drink, and you said bourbon.
Yes, sir.
Oh, do they make bourbon in Utah?
No.
Oh, I was like, that would have been perfect for Kentucky to have this. It's illegal not to drink whiskey when in Kentucky. Yeah. So, what do they have? Utah? Energy
Water?
drink.
Energy drinks? That could work.
I mean, there's been enough strokes and stuff out there that milk. Okay. It's illegal for you not to drink milk. So
That's
all you
lactose
kids stay on the
intolerant.
formula that you can't get right now because they're running short. But you have to stay on the formula. You can't you got to drink milk instead. The Kool-Aid. What a great answer.
That is a great
And
answer.
you are in big trouble, mister. Because I'm sure this is Matt now. It's got to be Matt.
Oh, it's been that the whole time.
Kimber could never faux pas this. It was Flavorade. That's what they drank. You know why? Because they were that cheap. They wouldn't even get the good stuff. For real. But I loved your answer. That was so good. What else is it illegal not to drink? Apple cider. Now, if you would have said peach cider or pineapple cider, we'd have had a discussion, Solex. Actually, I think Solex and I have had a discussion on cider before.
Nice.
I think that's why you put it in there. Water. Ooh.
I mean, everybody has to
Survey.
drink it.
Yeah, so maybe. Survey said milk.
I can't go to Utah.
So why not?
I'm lactose intolerant.
So here's the gig. I happen to write about that one.
Okay.
Hello, crazy state, Utah. What if you are lactose intolerant? Oh, right. They don't care about you, even if you're in the majority. What? Did you know that 80% of people on the planet are lactose intolerant? I did not know that. It's a
Some
rough
are just
80%.
more than other, but yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty high. It was like
Well,
79 or 78. It was close to 80%. That's how I remembered it.
and I get to go ahead and check Utah off a list and just act like I visited there.
Or I got a secret for you.
Okay.
Just buy a nice cream liqueur and put it in a milk glass. No one will ever know.
Donovan, you're brilliant.
Well, it comes to alcohol. You have to survive. In Washington, you can be charged with a felony punishable by fine and or imprisonment for harassing or killing what? Washington. We're talking about the state.
Okay. I figured it would say DC otherwise.
Yeah, well, probably, but you never know if I typo. What does Washington have? They have bears, right?
Probably.
I don't know what Washington has for animals. I'm going to go with bears. I'm stumped. I can't even make that one funny. Oh,
Is the Loch Ness Monster there?
no.
It
that
could
would
be there
on the
too,
other side
right?
of the planet.
I'm just checking. They don't have another one like that, do they?
They don't even have that one. Let's just be honest.
Well, I think killing like any human is automatically for every state, correct?
That's where I was going. You can't kill another human or
so
harass
I'm gonna-
them, though. But
I'm
harassing or killing. So if we were in Washington right now, you could file charges on me and put me in prison.
I'm gonna say a type of seabird.
A seabird. What do you guys
Yes.
think? This is a tough one. Your husband. Oh, good answer, Charlie Grace. Remember, she follows this show, and I'm gonna be there tonight, just so you guys know.
Nice.
Not. Oh, sorry, Charlie Grace. I shouldn't have told him. Please still go to the show. Please still go. Cats. Wow, is there a cat killing spree? Was there? I'm missing something. Washington. What do they have there? Men in powder wigs. If it's bald men, I quit this show right now. I'm just going to tell you right now. Not playing this game. Frogs. All right.
Okay.
I'll see. But Sasquatch. Oh my gosh. I saw banana slugs too. That was good. So the real answer, Matt's cheating. Bigfoot, Sasquatch, or now here, get this, other undiscovered subspecies.
There could have
First
been
of
that
all-
Nessie type thing.
What's that?
There could have been that Nessie type thing.
Yeah, there could have been, but hang on. If they're undiscovered, how can they call them a subspecies?
That is a very good point.
And I don't think this law is in any jeopardy of anybody getting the fine of up to $100,000 or imprisonment for up to 10 years. I
That
think
we know
they're
of.
safe.
That
I
we
think they're
know
safe.
of.
I swear, sir, it was just a bear. I don't know. The size of those feet look awful big. I think we're going to have to take you to jail. No, those are my footprints. What's wrong with you people up here? All right, in Wyoming, what's this say?
In Wyoming, between January and April, you cannot take picture of blank without a permit.
You cannot take a picture of blank. January to April.
School
and it's
children.
Wyoming, so it's cold, it's frozen. White buffalo.
Okay. School children.
What'd you say?
School children.
Oh, how about naughty children at lunch that scream and
Those are the same
grandmother
things.
and their daughter are just sitting there with the little screaming kid going, "Yep, I hear you," and just keep letting him do it. Oh, it was a miserable lunch today.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. But those are the same things I was talking about. So
I was just running with what you started with. I love it. What do you guys think?
Oh.
Eagle. January. Oh, because like mating's time and everything. I didn't think of that.
Okay.
And it is, I don't know if you guys know this, but the state of Washington has the only rainforest that's above that far north, above the equator.
Interesting.
Baby horses. Oh,
Okay.
maybe they're not allowed to have a petting zoo during those months. When I lived in Seattle, by the way, it only snowed once, and it was Christmas morning, and by 11 o'clock it was gone.
Oh wow.
Cougar. Wait a minute. Do you want to do this joke, or do you want me to?
You get it, please.
Is that an older woman looking for a younger guy, or is that an animal like type cougar? I mean,
Glad we were both
hibernating
right
should be-
there.
Hibernating should be pretty good January to April. I'm just saying. Matt said, is it Matt? You'll have to say yes or no and let me know. Thinks and shrink in the cold. Things that shrink in the cold.
Cool.
See, people, that's how you make a very well cryptic answer. I loved it. That was great. I had to read it 3 times. All right. Does your cheeks hurt? Because mine do.
Mine do.
Believe it or not, the answer is really ridiculous. It is Matt, but Kimbra is there too. So in other words, Kimbra has given Matt the answers. Rabbits. Did I? Yes, I got something here for you. This was a law at one time. No taking pictures of game animals, and specifically rabbits.
How are you supposed to know about this law?
And how are they supposed to track the wildlife if they can't take pictures of them? Does that mean all those photo things out in the wilderness tracking their migration stuff's all illegal? I don't know, but House and
Probably.
Pepper sounds really good right now. In Alabama, you can't wear a blank that causes laughter in church.
Ooh, I know. One of those
You
little tiny
do?
hats. Those tiny hats.
The
You know what I'm talking about?
yarmulke?
No, they're like little top hats, but they're tiny. You just put them on the side of your head.
Oh, the little one. Yeah, like the
Yeah, and you
Mad
can decorate them
Hatter or
with all
something.
kinds of things. I can see
Yeah,
that being a
okay.
distraction, but it's Alabama. Big hats are fine. So
So they're called tiny hats. Is that what I need to call them from now on?
that is what I've been calling them. Am I
Okay,
correct?
fair enough.
We do not know about this.
I'll just take the Meg vocabulary. What do you guys? I didn't even answer, did I?
No.
What can you can't wear a blank that causes laughter in a church. I have no idea. You can't wear one of those harmonica things that you put over your neck and they sit right there because everybody's just going to be watching you, waiting, and you're going to put your mouth close to it and everybody's going to look and they're going to start laughing and you're not going to do it.
Yes.
All right. I have no idea. What do you guys think? Toupee. That should be just fine. Just put one on. You look beautiful. It's a whole new style.
Nice hair.
It'll catch on. Slippers. Solex said slippers. Full-time dream toupee. Solex says slippers. I don't know why you'd wear slippers to church. Thrifty Ann just said a helicopter hat. Oh yeah, with the little zzz, especially if there's little kids sitting behind you in the pew and he's
Oh my gosh.
while you're sitting there. That would cause laughter. I think you guys are onto something. A meat dress. Okay, Lady Gaga, we got it. Was that the right? Did I get the right reference?
I don't know.
Okay. Was that the right reference, hun? Okay, I got the right one.
Cool.
I don't even know if I've ever seen the darn. I don't know why. Blaine thinks it's a mustache. Blaine, stop cheating. It's a fake mustache. Ha ha! You were so close. So let's talk about this a minute. Since the elephant is in the room. Okay, why the condition of laughter? I mean, seriously, you wear a fake one, but if someone laughs, you broke the law. Solex, at least yours is real.
Yeah,
It's
if
still going to
it's
bring
real,
laughter.
you can't help it if it's your own facial hair. If you
Well-
intentionally put one on, you are causing a scene on purpose.
Well, I don't know if you've ever seen him, but when he adjusts it, it crinkles. It's pretty
That's
impressive.
awesome.
And that makes me laugh. So I would just go over there and rip one side
But
off.
that's
and
just
say,
how
I
he
told you it was
looks.
fake. Poor Solex. I'm just kidding you, brother. How about this one? How are we doing on time? We're doing good. Oh, we're about done. Let's do two more.
Okay. In California, you can't blank a frog that dies during a frog jumping contest.
You can't save it.
You can't sell it.
This one is. Oh wait, I'll just do some real quick ones. You can't resuscitate it. You can't CPR a frog. You can't lick it. Full Time Dream said you can't eat it, and that's correct. This last one, we have to jump way down because this is important. In Georgia, it's illegal to eat blank with a knife and fork. Now, I'm sure a bunch of you guys are going to know the answer. You know the answer?
Anything not on a bun.
Oh, that's a great answer.
I'm in Georgia, of course, so
I'm sure
should
someone's
have
going to
some
get this
idea.
right. If you saw the movie Green Book, you might even have a really good guess.
Now I want to see that movie.
Some people just don't want to get that on their fingers. All right. Moonlight Adventures for the win. Fried chicken. Now, why did I have to do this one before we hang up? And we're going to run a little late, and I'm sorry, but it has to be done. In Gainesville, Georgia, ordinance passed in 1961 as a way to get publicity for their town, explicitly outlawing eating fried chicken with anything other than your hands. Although the law isn't really taken literally and is rarely enforced, one visitor was arrested for using a knife and fork to eat her fried chicken in 2009.
Oh.
The police chief informed a 91-year-old Ginny Dietrich that it's against city ordinance to eat fried chicken, and he gave her the what to. A culinary delicacy sacred to this municipality. You know what I'm saying. This
Yes.
county, this state, the Southland, and this republic with anything other than your fingers. 91 years old.
Now that's quite close to me. I will just not have that there.
Yeah, or just eat it with your hands.
Oh, yeah,
Meg,
I eat it with my hands anyways.
thank you so much. I hope you had fun doing this and you want to do it again sometime.
It
'cause
was
that
fun.
Was great.
Yeah.
And for everyone, please help out Meg. Did you know that she's over 100 supporters? I have to say it right. And for her channel, and we could really give her a boost today. So I'm going to throw in, I still have it sitting there from when I introduced you. I've never hit enter. So now's
easy.
the time to support her. Meg, thanks so much.
Thanks for having me.
All right.
appreciate
Talk to
it.
you later.
Yes.
Boy, I got to know her in a hurry, didn't I? All right, here we go. We got to do this fast, and I like to do it fast. So we don't have a picture of next week's thing because I don't know what it's going to be, but I can tell you what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that one of our favorite co-hosts and I do a fact check challenge against each other while you guys play along. And we'll see who can stump the other one without knowing what they are ahead of time at all, not even having an idea. So that's going to be a very improv-y show. First and foremost, I thank you for frolicking in the forms of fiction and fantasy as you fasten your fast fingers in the chat and fend off the fanatical fake funnies I forge in full force fashion to fascinate you. And if you find this show stupidly entertaining and naively ludicrous of our luxurious long lists of lacking latency, I mess that one up every time, while legitimately laying down the law with a little lackluster and a whole lot of love, please consider honoring us with a donation, as all the proceeds from this show will be shared between Helping Hands for Cruising, and let's just leave it at that. I can't thank you enough for taking time out of your busy lives to hang with us, as Jody and I and Meg appreciate everything you do to lift this show up with more laughter. It's you guys in the chat that makes it fun, and thank you so much. You are the kookiest, corniest, cod-swallowing cuckoo birds this side of Kentucky and Colorado. Now, if you don't donate, don't be down about it. You can still deliver a decisive, detailed Shazam and driving down the determined and detrimental ding on the thumbs up, and try sharing this trifle tidbit at least 2 of your friends, especially if they're twins. And the tidbit is Monday Madness on YouTube revs up at RV on the Wayside at 8 p.m. Eastern, cheered by Charlie Grace at 9, followed by Fordman, a.k.a. Kenneth Oakes, airing at 10. Charlie Grace is up next, and here's the teaser.
Hey everybody, it's Charlie Grace with Charlie Grace Adventures. You know what I love about doing a live stream? You. I love seeing you and all our friends get together, have a great time, have a little chuckle here or there, and definitely making you smile. We're going to play some games, maybe win a prize or 2, and who knows what else. Lots of surprises in store. So, after RV on the Wayside, come on over to Charlie Grace Adventures, and we're going to have a fun show.
I'll see you at Charlie Grace Adventures, and remember, let's travel as friends.